Hi Nine. Today we are continuing with our new topic of festivals and traditions, and we're going to have a look at the German calendar and some of their special days. So to begin with, you need to read this text here in the grey box, which describes some special events in the German calendar. And as you read, think about this. Which months are mentioned in the text? Draw a circle around the months mentioned. Now, obviously, you can't draw a circle, but just jot down the months that are mentioned in this grey text. Once you've done that, match up the dates with the activities here at the bottom. Again, you can't draw lines, so just write them down in your book. If you're not sure of what some of those dates are, you can go onto Google and look it up to match them up. Okay, so you've got 10 minutes to do this starter activity. Oh no, it stopped. I'll restart that for you. Okay, right, let's have a look at the answers then. Most of the months were mentioned in that text. So you should have January, February, March, April, May, not June and not July, September, November, and December. And then if we have a look at these dates, so the 1st of January is the new year. The 6th of January is the day of the three wise men, which we call Epiphany in the UK. In February in Germany, you have Fasching, which is just the German word for carnival. So their carnival season is in February. Then March and April, you've got Easter. September is the beer festival. November is the National Day of Mourning. We call that Remembrance Day in the UK. And we have our Remembrance Day on the 11th of November. On the 6th of December, you have got the visit of Saint Nicholas. On the 6th of December, that's when children leave their shoes outside, and Saint Nick comes and fills their shoes with sweets. On the 24th of December, you have got Heiligabend. So that's our Christmas Eve. In Germany, children actually receive their presents on Christmas Eve rather than on the 25th. And on the 31st of December, you've got Silvester, which is the German word for New Year's Eve. Okay, so that's just a quick overview of the main celebrations in Germany throughout the year. So today's lesson, we're going to be concentrating on the beer festival, which is called Oktoberfest. The name of it's a little bit misleading because it doesn't actually take place in October, it takes place in September. So I'm not entirely sure why they called it Oktoberfest, but it takes place in September. So we're going to have a look at a quick video, which will give you an overview of this festival in Germany.
Good morning, everybody, coming to you from Munich, Germany. I am so excited today because today we're attending Oktoberfest! So, what is Oktoberfest? Oktoberfest is one of the world's largest Volksfest. Now, some of you may also refer it to one of the world's biggest beer festival because that is also true. Oktoberfest is an important part of Bavarian culture. It's a way that they celebrate. And the first celebration dated back to 1810, and it was because of a royal wedding. As you may have noticed, I am in a dirndl, which is a traditional Bavarian dress. Oktoberfest begins around mid-September, so it's around a 16 to 18 day festival. And people from all over the world, seriously, all around the world, come and attend this celebration. There's beer, pretzels, happy people, dancing, singing. It is just a wonderful, wonderful event. Honestly, I can't wait anymore, so ladies and gentlemen, let's head out now. This is the crew, Leo, Av, Elka, Fetzner. See, I got that. Come on, you guys. Oh, this is what the dudes wear. What is it called? How do you pee from there?
You don't.
You don't?
Yeah.
Got it. Kind of. outside of Oktoberfest, now just some facts about it, there's about 14 big tents and 21 smaller tents, and there's also a lot of beer gardens.
Hello.
Hi, say hi to YouTube.
Yes, hi YouTube. Listen to that girl.
Yes.
She's got some really good things to say.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
21 small tents and a ton of beer gardens. There's so many options for you to do and so many people. We're going to Schutzen, which is one of the most popular tents. Also Hopfroth and Hacker. Those are the most popular ones if you're looking for a party. There's about 120,000 seats and about 600,000 people coming in every single day. So you can imagine it's you're not gonna have seats. You might just have to stand and hope you're lucky. So that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna walk in, hope we're lucky, and find a table and get a beer. Are you guys ready to see the tent? Let's go. We were not so lucky. They actually closed the tent because it's over capacity. Okay, so we literally just walked into a random tent. I'm not sure what the name of this yet, but oh my gosh, do you hear all the noise? It is so crazy right now. It is so crazy. There's people walking around with beer, with food. Our goal here is to try to get a beer, okay? We need a beer. Oh, this is my friend Carly. Hi. It's really, really loud in here, so I'm going to stay closer to the mic so that you guys can actually hear what he's saying. Oh my goodness, the beer is here. Oh my gosh. About 11-20 euro. That's going to be around 13 US dollars. You want to bring about 50 to 60 euro. You'll probably spend more or a little bit less, but 50-60 is kind of the safe bet. They do not take credit card here. Every tent has a live band playing songs, so you can see over there. Here we go, it's gonna get real rowdy up in here. Come on, give them a show, yes!
It's the craziest tent.
It's savage? Savagery? I love Oktoberfest, but I don't know what else to film because it's just people drinking.
Oktoberfest is just, it's a lot of beer. It's a lot of beer. A lot of sausages and a lot of pretzels.
Like literal sausages.
A lot of...
Later and later it gets, the crazier and crazier it gets. So, I don't know, are we gonna last? Are we gonna last till nighttime?
No, we probably are not gonna last till nighttime. Maybe 5 p.m.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this now. It's the middle of the video. Thumbs up the video. Tell everyone about Oktoberfest.
Spiraling, oh my god.
By the way, if you're wondering about the bathroom situations, there's a ton of these like bathrooms everywhere throughout the whole festival. The tip is to try to use the bathroom inside the tents because they're so much cleaner. These bathrooms are already really nice. There's Western toilets, there's toilet paper. You're gonna be just fine. Oh man. So we're trying to get in, but look at this crazy line. Alright, if you guys try to get into one of these tents, there's a huge crowd right outside. What you can do is go around and slip in through the back and you'll get right to the entrance. You're gonna get right to the entrance right here, and you only have to wait around 10 or 15 minutes to get inside.
tutti, ciao, guardate, ciao, bellissimi. It's beautiful, girl, beautiful.
We have finally got into the hop raft tent. It took about 45 minutes standing in front, but here we are. Clearly, there's a lot of people. A lot of people are very, very intoxicated. This is one of the most popular tents here at Oktoberfest. They can get very, very messy. If you try to get into any tent at this time, it's going to be really difficult. Around 4 to 5. Stay with one tent. Don't leave. You know what? We're going to have fun. We're going to enjoy the rest of the night here. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, so that gives you a bit of an overview as to what the beer festival is. It's the most famous beer festival in the whole world. Okay, so now on the screen you've got some sentences in German, some key sentences about the Oktoberfest. Your job is going to be to copy them, write them down in your book, and translate them into English. If there's some words that you don't know, you can look them up on an online dictionary. So you've got 5 minutes to copy these sentences in German and translate them into English. Okay, right, let's have a look at these translations. So, das Oktoberfest ist das größte Bierfest in der Welt. Oktoberfest is the biggest beer festival in the world. Leute aus aller Welt kommen nach Deutschland, das Fest zu bezichtigen. People from all over the world come to Germany to visit the festival. Das Fest beginnt am 22. September und dauert 16 Tage. The festival begins on the 22nd of September and lasts 16 days. I don't know why it says 10, it should say 16. Die Frauen tragen ein Dirndl, ein traditionelles bayerisches Kleid. The women wear a dirndl, a traditional Bavarian dress. Die Männer tragen Lederhosen. The men wear leather trousers. Jedes Jahr besuchen mehr als 6 Millionen Menschen dieses Fest. Every year, more than 6 million people visit this festival. Es gibt viele Zelte und Bierhallen. There are many tents and beer halls. Das Oktoberfest findet in München im Süden von Deutschland statt. The Oktoberfest takes place in Munich in the south of Germany. Man kann die Musik genießen. You can enjoy music. Alle Zelte sind immer sehr voll. All the tents are always very full. Okay, right. So I'm going to do a bit of reading practice. So let's have a look. The Oktoberfest takes place in Munich every year and is the world's largest fun fair. The festival lasts 16 days from late September to October and is known for its range of German beer, Bavarian dishes, and the carousels. Using the context, words that look like the English, and a dictionary, work out the meaning of the unfamiliar words and complete these exercises. So there are going to be some words in this text that you don't understand. A lot of them look like the English, so you could probably work it out. If there are any words that you can't work out, then you need to use an online dictionary. So your first task is find these phrases in German in the text, these first 4 phrases, and then B, answer these questions in English. So you've got 5 minutes now to do that. Okay, right, let's have a look at the answers then. The first family day is, that translates to, der erste Familientag ist. For children, there are carousels. Für Kinder gibt es Kinderkarusselle. It's fun for little firefighters and police officers. Das macht kleinen Feuerwehrleuten und Polizisten Spaß. The favorite attraction for children is. Die Lieblingsattraktionen für Kinder ist. Okay, and let's have a look at the rest of them. On what date is the first family day? The 23rd of September. At what time should you visit? Between 12 and 6. What vehicles are on the carousel? Helicopter, motorbike, and fire engine. Explain what the float circus is and what happens there. So a float circus is a flea circus, and apparently in this text the fleas play football and swing. Can you guess what happens in the Mäuse circus? How did you work it out? So Mäuse are mice. So a Mäuse circus is a mouse circus. Okay, right. We get on to some writing practice now. So imagine you visited the Oktoberfest. Use the information you've learned today to write about your visit. Write a postcard to your family. Okay, so you need to cover the following things. Wie bist du gefahren? How did you travel there? Mit wem bist du gefahren? Who did you travel with? Wo hast du gewohnt? Where did you stay? Was hast du gemacht? What did you do? Was hast du gesehen? What did you see? Wie war das Wetter? What was the weather like? Wie war das Oktoberfest? How did you find Oktoberfest? Okay, so you need to write a paragraph of about 50 words to include all that information. Make sure you include a range of opinions, connectives, adjectives, qualifiers, and time phrases. So you need to pause the video now and spend probably, I don't know, about 15-20 minutes on this piece of writing. Once you've completed this piece of writing, you need to send me it on Teams, please. So pause video now so you can keep this in front of you whilst you get with your writing. Okay, right, your homework for this week. It's a creative homework. So imagine you have a summer job working for the German Tourist Board. Your boss asks you to design a poster in English to advertise Oktoberfest to English tourists. Right, I would like you to complete this in German. So you are advertising Oktoberfest in German. And you need to include the following information: where and when it takes place, why Oktoberfest takes place, include a bit of history. You might need to go and do a bit of research to find that out. Why tourists should visit, what food and drink can they try, what are the other activities to do there, what should you wear. Make sure your poster is colourful and appealing with pictures, fonts, and think carefully about the layout. So you can make this poster either by hand on paper, take a picture and send it to me on Teams, or you can make it in a PowerPoint or on Publisher or on whatever app you have on your phone, whatever you want to do it on. So it needs to be colourful, bright, advertise Oktoberfest in German. And there will also be some words on Quizlet for you to learn this week. Okay, so that is the end of this week's lesson. I'll see you all again soon. Auf Wiedersehen.